Your body now runs on two different clocks. After 50, your brain and your organs start keeping separate time. And that mismatch explains more than you realize. Today, you will learn the 5 science-backed ways to bring them back into harmony. Here is something remarkable that researchers at Northwestern University discovered. You do not have one internal clock. You have billions of them. Every cell in your body keeps time. Your heart cells have clocks. Your liver cells have clocks. Even your skin cells maintain their own rhythm. But here is where it gets fascinating. After 50, these clocks start drifting apart. Your brain's master clock in the suprachiasmatic nucleus still runs fairly accurately. But your peripheral clocks, the ones in your organs and tissues, they begin falling out of step. It is like an orchestra where the violins are playing one tempo and the brass section is playing another. The music becomes chaotic. And that chaos? It shows up as fatigue, metabolic changes, disrupted sleep, and even cognitive fog. But what actually causes this drift? And more importantly, can you fix it? The answer might surprise you. To understand why this happens, we need to look at something called Zeitgebers. That is a German word meaning time givers. These are the signals from your environment that tell your body clocks what time it is. Light is the most powerful one. But here is what changes after 50. Your eyes become less efficient at detecting the specific blue wavelengths that reset your master clock. The lens yellows slightly. Fewer photoreceptor cells remain active. So even with the same light exposure you had at 30, your brain receives a weaker timing signal. Meanwhile, your peripheral clocks rely on different Zeitgebers entirely. They respond to when you eat, when you move, and when your body temperature shifts. And if these signals do not match what your brain clock expects, the orchestra falls further out of tune. If this is making things click for you, drop a like so I know to keep going deeper. Now, here is where researchers found something genuinely exciting. But wait. Let me reframe this entirely for you. Because what seems like a problem is actually an opportunity. See, scientists at the Salk Institute discovered that while your master clock becomes harder to reset through light alone, your peripheral clocks become more responsive to behavioral signals. Think about that. Your liver clock responds strongly to meal timing. Your muscle clock responds to physical activity. Your cardiovascular clock responds to temperature changes. This means you have multiple entry points to resynchronize your system. You are not dependent on just one signal anymore. In fact, researchers studying people in their 70s and 80s found that those who maintained consistent behavioral rhythms, eating at regular times, moving at consistent times, sleeping on schedule, showed peripheral clock patterns nearly identical to people in their 30s. Nearly identical. The biological machinery is still there. It just needs the right signals. And that brings us to the first of 5 ways to sync your clocks. Method 1. Morning light anchoring. And I need you to pay close attention here because timing matters enormously. Within the first hour of waking, you need exposure to bright natural light. Not through a window. Outside. Even on a cloudy day, outdoor light delivers 10,000 lux or more. Indoor lighting rarely exceeds 500. That difference matters. Researchers at Columbia University found that morning light exposure between 6 and 8:30 a.m. was 37% more effective at resetting the master clock than light exposure at other times. 37%. For those with vision changes, here is encouraging news. While your eyes transmit less blue light, they still transmit enough when the signal is strong. 10 to 20 minutes of morning outdoor light saturates even the mature visual system. Your morning walk, your garden time, even just sitting on your porch with coffee, these become powerful medicine for your timing system. And this sets the stage for everything else. But here is what most people miss entirely. Method 2 might be more powerful than light. It is meal timing. And this is where it gets really interesting. Your liver, pancreas, and digestive system have clocks that respond almost exclusively to when you eat, not what you eat. A landmark study from the Weizmann Institute followed people eating identical calories with different timing. Those who consumed most calories earlier in the day showed metabolic markers 20 years younger than those who ate late. 20 years of metabolic age difference from timing alone. After 50, your digestive clock naturally wants to shift earlier. Fighting this by eating large evening meals creates what researchers call internal desynchrony. Your brain thinks it is nighttime. Your liver thinks it is midday. This conflict drives inflammation and metabolic disruption. The solution? Compress your eating window and shift it earlier. Most people over 50 thrive with meals between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. Some find even better results with a 12-hour window ending by 4 p.m. If you want to understand how this connects to longevity, make sure you are subscribed because we are building towards something important. Method 3 focuses on temperature. And this one works while you do almost nothing. Your body temperature naturally drops in the evening as a signal for sleep. But after 50, this temperature rhythm flattens. The drop becomes less pronounced, which weakens your sleep signal. Here is the pattern interrupt. You can manually enhance this signal. A warm bath or shower 90 minutes before bed triggers a thermoregulation response. Your body heats up then rapidly cools, creating a sharper temperature drop than would occur naturally. Stanford sleep researchers found this simple intervention improved deep sleep by 23% in adults over 55. 23% more restorative sleep from a warm shower. During the day, you can enhance your rhythm the opposite direction. Morning cold exposure, even just splashing cold water on your face, signals your temperature clock to rise, improving daytime alertness. Tell me in the comments, did you know temperature played such a role? These temperature bookends create powerful signals for your peripheral clocks. But here is the part that matters most. Method 4 is movement timing. And this connects directly back to everything we have discussed. Your muscle clocks are incredibly responsive to when you exercise. Research from the University of California found that afternoon exercise between 2 and 6 p.m. produces 30% better strength gains in adults over 50 compared to morning exercise. But that is not the only consideration. Morning exercise strongly reinforces your master clock through light exposure and body temperature elevation. So what is the answer? Both. Here is the ideal pattern researchers identified. Light movement in the morning, a walk, gentle stretching, gardening, to reinforce your light signal and raise body temperature. Then your more intense exercise in the afternoon when your muscles are primed for performance and recovery. This dual approach gives you the benefits of both timing windows. Your muscle clock gets its optimal signal. Your brain clock gets reinforced. And the synchronization between them improves dramatically. Now, let me show you the fifth method, and this one ties everything together. Method 5 is social rhythm. And this might be the most underestimated factor of all. Your body clocks respond powerfully to social cues. Regular mealtimes with others, consistent social activities, even predictable phone calls with family, these create zeitgebers that reinforce your timing system. Blue Zone researchers noticed something remarkable. In Sardinia, Okinawa, and Ikaria, communities with the highest concentration of centenarians, daily life follows extremely predictable social rhythms. Meals happen at the same times each day with the same people. Social gatherings occur on consistent schedules. Even leisure activities follow patterns. These are not rigid schedules. They are reliable rhythms. The body learns to anticipate them. And this anticipation strengthens clock synchronization. For those living alone, consistent virtual connections, regular group activities, even scheduled walks with the same neighbor, all provide this signal. The key is consistency, not intensity. Your clocks care about regularity more than duration. Which brings us to how all 5 methods work together. Here is how these 5 methods create a synchronized day. Wake within 30 minutes of the same time each day. Get outside for morning light within your first hour. Eat your first meal by 9 a.m., your last by 6 p.m. Take a warm shower 90 minutes before bed. Move gently in the morning, more intensely in the afternoon. Maintain consistent social connections at regular times. This is not about perfection. It is about patterns. Your body clocks do not need rigid precision. They need reliable signals. Even following 3 of these 5 methods creates measurable improvements in synchronization within 2 weeks. Within a month, most people report better energy, improved sleep, sharper thinking, and more stable mood. Remember what we learned at the beginning. You have billions of clocks, and after 50, they tend to drift. But now you understand something powerful. You are the conductor of this orchestra. Light, food, temperature, movement, and social connection are your baton. Use them consistently, and watch your internal symphony return to harmony. Now you understand why your body keeps different time after 50, and exactly how to bring your clocks back into sync. Subscribe for more science-backed longevity insights designed for thriving at every age. Your best years are still ahead. Tell me in the comments, which of these 5 methods will you try first? I read every response, and I am genuinely curious which resonates most with your life.